I have the record with, please
Yuri,
understand,
Yuri.
I have the record with me
let
when
me
Honorable
speak.
CM, then CM Manor Parrikar said, we will not allow these central agencies, you should throw them out.
Yeah.
But when Parsekar came as
Parsekar.
CM, he said this is a federal system and he allowed this without even a resolution of the House. Honorable Speaker, this is a joint calling attention by Vijay Sardesai and me. This is an apprehension of people about identification or demarcation of the port limits on the CZMP. Honorable Speaker, what I want to point out, we have got a Major Port Authorities Act 2021. And under that Major Port Authorities Act, I'm giving one copy of that. Take one for CM, one for Honorable Speaker. 3 copy dal hai. Just quickly pass it. This is the second page. Port limits. I marked it there. Honorable Speaker got copy. In relation to a major port means the limits including any piers, jetty, landing places, wharves, quays, docks and other works made on behalf of public for convenience of traffic, for safety of vessels or for the improvement, maintenance or good governance of major ports and its approaches whether within or without high water mark, means inside or outside. Please, this is important, and subject to any rights of private property therein. Any portion of the shore or bank within 50 yards of the high water mark and the area of such major port as may be determined by the central government by way of notification from time to time. That means even in this major port along the coast where there is a major port identified, there is no delineation because it is subject to any rights of private property. So the first thing, if you look at the coastal side of it, this will be a problem of demarcation because if the CRZ freezes the line, that will be a problem for everybody because then you're putting a claim. The moment it comes, please remember, under this Act, Major Ports Act, the Port Authority takes control over these, which is a port limit. And then even you may have a town planning, you may have a PDA, anything you may have, they will have no jurisdiction because under the Act, it is only the authority which will control any development, including to land appurtenant to that. Please understand that, which is in the port limit. So therefore, this will be the first problem which will be there. The second problem is there is a new bill which has been passed. Now it is passed as a law. I'll just pass this copy. The Indian Ports Bill, which replaces the 1908 Act. So this is now for inland waters. Pass in the same way, one to Honorable Chief Minister, one for Speaker. This is now enforced from last year. Please look at the next page. Port includes any terminal, offshore terminal, shipyard, repair yard, ship breaking yard, bunkering station, captive jetties or roadstead or port facility or single buoy mooring which is normally used for fueling, refueling, loading, unloading, embarkation or disembarkation of passengers, warehousing, rebuilding or repair or anchoring of vessels or at any other place which a vessel can call and any part of the navigable river or channel to which this Act extends, but shall not include any ships recycling activities. And now look at W. Port limits means the defined boundaries of the area of a port notified under subsection 1 of section 11. Next page I've given that section. Actually 10 and 11 it should be because that's chapter 3. 10 is no port shall commence or carry on any operation therein unless it is A, an existing port. So for existing port, A will come. And now look at 11. The government may notify a new port and alter its limits or any port, and provided notification shall not have retrospective effect. Now, why I'm showing this is, now,
No, but you are not reading the next line. The central government, in consultation with the state government, shall prescribe the norms.
that is for a new port. I'm not on that. I'm only showing that you need to have a notification. Please understand that.
Consultation with the state government.
I'm not questioning jurisdiction. My question is, I'm showing what are the provisions of the law. If these are the provisions of the law for relating port and port limits, then question of CRZ usurping the jurisdiction does not arise. Please understand this, Honorable Speaker. Because in CRZ, as the Honorable Chief Minister pointed out, under the paragraph 8, in fact, that relates to only CRZ 3, please understand that. The CRZ 3, that 8, on the CM you said that 8.3a, when it's 3a, 3 is the CRZ 3. The first point, number 1, is the NDZ shall not be applicable in such area falling within any notified port limits. Please understood that? Because that is, what about CRZ 2? Now look at Panjim. Panjim comes in CRZ 2 right up to Ribandar. So the moment you notify that into a port limit in the CZMP, there were problems will start coming in this way. Because that is excluded directly, because it cannot be. So therefore my question is, this CZMP which is there should not have a port limit, because that will fall under the statutes. Like, let us say another thing. We have what is known as forest. The regional plan cannot say what's a forest, though they say natural cover. Because forest will depend on the Supreme Court definition on Thirumalpet, that judgment which is there, T.N. Godavarman, Thirumalpet judgment, and the Thomas Committee and all those reports which have been done identified the forests. So you don't look at regional plan for identifying forest, you look at those reports for identifying forest. Therefore, in the similar way, the GCZMA cannot, or the central government cannot make a CZMP identifying port limits in the CZMP. That's what I'm saying. It should not be. It will create problems.
That is what we have said, no? 2011 also it was removed. Honorable CM is on record that now also is going to remove. So why are you repeating it?
Being removed. That's it.
He has made no.
No, because I said it's not yet out because it's under public consultation.
It is not come under public consultation still. That's what is made in his statement.
See, it's here.
Read his statement. Read Honorable CM's statement.
Yes, yes. Have agreed to the same, but please look at it. However, the same is yet to be placed in public domain for public. You place it and then the fears of the people
So that is why I have corrected him, no? When I was on the seat there, that 2011 CRZ plan never showed port areas. So you should not show it now before going to public domain.
I think
We'll take that as a reference. We'll take the same as a reference and we'll go forward.
Yes.
झालो denationalize झालं ना आम्ही दाखव
How many points are there? Who is?
यो denationalize
how many people?
झालं आम्ही दाखव पेपर
One person. Opposition leader. Opposition leader.
denationalize झालं आम्ही दाखव
Engineer Cruz,
Kalus Bab.
1 minute. 1 minute. Let me clarify.
Kalus Bab, point of order. Kalus Bab, sir.
I am on my point of order.
Record with me.
because
I have the record with me.
denationalize झालो
I have the record with, please understand, I have the record with me
let
when
me
Honorable CM, then CM Manor Parrikar said, we will not allow these central agencies, you should throw them out.
Yeah.
But when Parsekar came as CM, he said this is a federal system and he allowed this without even a resolution of the House.
because
I've got
reply
I'll give the cabinet notes, I'll give you the file notings.
because reply दिलवाए
I'll give you the MOU copy, which already the honorable member is telling
Wait,
you.
after this what you have, wait 1 minute.
He
1
said in
minute.
2017.
Under the Act, Inland Waterways Authority Act, there's a schedule. You have to amend the schedule and remove the 6 rivers because the 6 rivers are
We had
notified.
separately the MOU. Honorable Speaker, sir, I'll submit that MOU. I had already asked my...
MOU will be to allow us to
It is
control,
with the Government of India only.
but not removing it.
denationalize
Government of India तो MOU है, sir.
Nationalize.
ना
I will place those two.
because
We'll please then you discuss.
Just before Honorable Chief Minister speaks, Honorable Speaker, can I just place this on record, what I
Please,
stated?
please, thank
Just
you.
quickly, I
Thank
just
you.
pass this.
Honorable CM, may reply.
Now, just 1 moment, I'll just read this. I'll give one to CM quickly. The first page has got this noting, of file noting, where when Digambar Kamath was there, he said that matter was placed before the House, and the House has rejected it. Please see that. Honorable CM can see that, first page. The second page is where Honorable CM, Mr. Parrikar was there. He writes, no central intervention is accepted. DPR is not our baby. We may tell them that the state is not interested in their proposal and throw the central agencies out of Goa jurisdiction. This is what he signed. Mr. Parsekar. I agree with the views of my predecessor at page 10. Then in the year 2011, when the then Union government was biased towards the state, with changes in government in May 2014 at the center, the attitude of the central government towards the state has changed due to federalism type of governance being followed whereby central government share of state has increased and the powers also decentralized. Looking at this positive attitude union government to the state government, I agree for proposal X on 3 pages, same is approved. So I think exactly as I mentioned, first the Congress government said no, Mr. Parrikar also said no, then Parsekar said yes. Without taking it before the House, these are the file notings.
Speaker sir, आयच्या हावजा समोर जे रिझोल्युशन आसा ताजेर उलोवपा खातीर हांव उबो रावला. म्हज्या हावजांतल्या कलिगांनी सगळ्यांत व्हडलो कन्सर्न कोळशाचो हो उक्तायलो आनी ते पोर्ट लिमिट्स हे दोन कन्सर्न. स्पीकर सर, हांव पयलीं सांगपाक सोदतां म्हज्या सरकारान कोल लिमीट केन्नाच वाडोवंक ना, हाज्याय फुडें कोल लिमीट केन्ना वाडच्यो ना MPT केन्नाच वाडच्यो ना. हांव परत सांगता, केन्नाच वाडच्यो ना आनी वील नॉट अलाव. ओके. दुसरी गजाल म्हणजे बरेचशे फावटी भंय घालता, हांगा कोळसो येतलो, थंय कोळसो येतलो. आमी आयन ओर जर सोडलो जाल्यार खंयच्याच जेटीचेर केन्नाच कोळसो हार्डली फ्यू, एक दोन जेटीचेर फक्त एक दोन कंपनी यूज करतात, हार्डली फ्यू. बट नवीन खंयसरूच केन्नाच इनलँड वॉटरवेजची जेटीज ही आमी कोळशाक केन्ना यूज करचे ना. हे बी हांव परत एकदा सांगता. हार्डली आतां एक्झिस्टींग एक दोन आसात, वेरी फ्यू ते कंपनी हाडटात फक्त भितरल्यो जेटीज ज्यो आहा त्यो. तर ही दुसरी गजाल. तिसरी गजाल म्हणजे गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियाचे नोटिफिकेशन ऑफ द मेजर पोर्ट ऑथॉरिटीज ऍक्ट. ऑफकोर्स येस, मेजर पोर्ट ऑथॉरिटीज ऍक्ट 2021 बाब कालूसान दाखयलो. ताच्या उपरांत ही हॅड शोड द इंडियन पोर्ट्स बिल. ऑफकोर्स इट इज द थ्रू आउट द इंडिया. वेन द गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडिया पासीस द बिल या ऍक्ट, इट इज फॉर द थ्रू आउट द इंडिया. हांव ना म्हणना, इट इज आसा. बट ताच्याच बरोबर हांव एक लक्षात हाडूंक सोदतां की तुमी जो म्हटलो पळय न्ही, आमी CZMP 2019 वता आनी ताजो ड्राफ्ट प्लॅन जो आहा पळय न्ही, आमी पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशनाक अजून दवरूंक ना. एट प्रेझेंट वीच इज अ ड्राफ्ट प्लॅन, वीच इज अ कन्सल्टेशन फॉर विदीन द डिपार्टमेंट. इट इज नॉट फॉर द पब्लीक. तेन्ना एक मिनीट लेट मी कंप्लीट. आतां जेन्ना आमचे कॅप्टन ऑफ पोर्ट देल गिव देअर सजेशन्स, आमी पोर्ट लिमीट जी आसा पळय न्ही ती काडटा भितरली. आमचे कॅप्टन ऑफ पोर्ट जेन्ना सजेशन दितले पोर्ट लिमिटूच आमी काडटले आनी ताच्या उपरांत वील गिव फॉर द पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशन. विशय सोंपलो हितुरलो, ते आमी करतले. म्हणून तुमी कितें जाला, आमच्या गव्हर्मेंट डिपार्टमेंटा कडलेच कन्सल्टेशन आहा पळय तेच घेवन एट प्रेझेंट सगळ्या लोकांच्या मदीं आसा. म्हणजे दीस इज नॉट फॉर द पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशन, दीस इज फॉर द इंटर डिपार्टमेंटल कन्सल्टेशन. वी आर टेकिंग ऑल द डिपार्टमेंट ऑन बोर्ड. आणि ते जाल्या उपरांत आमी CZMP जेन्ना 2019 जेन्ना वतले तेन्ना कितें ते नाही ऐक तो काडपाचे बरोवपाक जाय कोणी, फाल्यां सकाळी कॅप्टन ऑफ पोर्टान बरोवपाक जाय. एक सांगता हांव, ते जर फाल्यां सकाळी तेंचे कन्सल्टेशन घेवन जर आमी बरयना, आमच्यो ज्यो जेटीज आहा पळय न्ही, इनलँड वॉटरवेज वेरी आयनोर चलता आमचो, आयनोरच्यो वेगवेगळ्यो जेटीज आहा. तुमी जे डिनोटिफाय कर म्हणटा पळय न्ही, आमी डिनोटिफाय जर केलें डायरेक्टली, इट वील क्रिएट अ प्रॉब्लेम इन फ्युचर फॉर दीस द स्मॉल इनलँड वॉटरवेज जेटीज आहा पळय न्ही तांकां प्रॉब्लेम जातल्यो. आमी बाय किपींग दॅट म्हणून आमी म्हटलां वी वॉन्ट टू टेक द कन्सल्टेशन ऑफ द COP.
No, we are not asking for denotification. What we are saying, don't mark it on a CZMP.
Exactly right. But that is konache job, the job of the COP. The COP is doing
COP
it.
and river navigation.
Yes, COP.
Because-
At present is COP.
Right.
And parent department is COP.
Yeah.
But COP कितें करतले? ते
Inland
मॅपावयलेच
waters controlled
काडटले.
by the river
Yeah,
navigation.
we had written to them.
Right.
Now they'll send. विषय सोंपलो.
And it's out. Once you remove
Yeah.
it from there, the apprehension
Right,
is over.
exactly. तेकाच लागून माझी सगळ्या जाणां रिक्वेस्ट हा, त्या खातीर स्पीकर सर आमी खंयची रिवर सरेंडर करूंक ना. प्रत्येक फावटी 6 रिवर म्हणल्यार आमी दिले, आमी दिवंक ना आनी आमकां खंयचीच रिवर गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडियाकूय दिवपाची ना. गव्हर्मेंट ऑफ इंडिया हांगासल्यो रिवरी ह्यो हांगासरूच उरपाच्यो, गोंयकारा खातीरूच उरपाच्यो. आनी बाप आमच्या एलेक्स बाबांचो सांगला तो MOU जो आहा पळय न्ही, तो सेपरेटली तेज्या उपरांत MOU आमी केला. हो MOU जो आहा पळय न्ही, आय एम प्लेसिंग ऑन द टेबल ऑफ द हाऊस सो दॅट लेट देम गो थ्रू इट. आनी एक हांव गोंयकारांक आश्वस्त करता, हाज्या फुडें कोळसो वाडचो ना आनी हाज्या फुडें खंयचीच न्हंय जी आहा पळय न्ही ही गोंयकारांची वयची ना, ती गोंयकारा कडेच उरतली. जावं ती जुवारी किंवा बाकीच्यो सगळ्यो. हे इतकें हांव क्लियर करता.
Just one moment. That act, Inland Waterways Act, has a schedule where our 6 rivers have been put in that.
Remove it.
If that can be removed, the
Yeah.
chapter is closed.